First of all, I want to say this much. All of y'all that's out there preaching right now, really, y'all got to stop. And all of y'all gonna start to get sick. And I'm telling you now, if you're out there and you start preaching this, matter of fact, I don't even got to see you. But the ones I do see that's doing it, y'all gonna get sick. And I'm telling y'all now, y'all gonna get sick. And I mean real sick, too. Now, first I want to say about prayer. What don't y'all get about prayer? There is nothing that you have to ask the Father for. Only but that you be forgiven your sins. That's it. That's all you should be asking, Father. For He has already given us everything. Now, somebody calling you, ask them to pray for them. You may go to the Father and send their name up with worship, but you can't ask shit for them. Anything that's wrong with them, they must walk in the way, they must believe, and then they will have the power to order whatever's wrong with them to simply just leave, and it shall be done. This is how one is healed, through prayer. You cannot pray for no one and heal them. You cannot lay hands on no one and heal them. So all this shit I be hearing, like I just heard some dude named Jeremy Butler, fat dude, here on Periscope. I just heard you talking about sow a seed to this ministry, and I'll pray for you, and you be healed, and I'll pray for you for money. Man, and y'all feed into this shit. Here it is. Let me tell y'all something. I do have a need for currency right now. But my need is nothing for myself. You see how fat that man is? Y'all know where all your money going. Alright? He eating that shit. But I really don't like doing that. I don't like scandalizing or talking down about somebody. But enough is enough with y'all. Y'all misleading these people, and I'm tired of it. Y'all making what I came to do much harder. Yes, all you pastors in church, TD Jakes, all of y'all making my shit harder. But TD Jakes, I do give you credit, because at least you do build these establishments. I like what you're doing with the building that you're doing for the kids, you know. But it's not going to flourish, TD Jakes. It's not. Because just like I tell the others, so do I also say to you, that if you do not teach the word, nothing's going to come to you. You may think the devil's giving out a lot right now, because the devil she is so happy that y'all do what y'all do, and yet the world still stay fucked up. But I've come to change the whole world. So now, you want to sow a seed? I ask you sow a seed to me. Now, what is this seed you sowing to me for? Because only reason why I'm still sitting here stationary, because I have not. If I had money in my pocket or anything, there's only a train ride. I'm right close to the city. There's a train ride to the United Nations building when they holding these meetings. I need to get to these meetings. I need to be brought where these people come, where they running for president. I need to go to these shows, these big shows where they have, because there's a stage there that I need to be set upon. And once I get to these places, I'm not worried about whether I'll be able to get in and move in. The Father will handle all that. But the things that He can't handle, I should be prepared for. So anyway, any of y'all that's on your way out of here, or any of y'all that have it to spare, I'm not talking to the poor, no. I know there's nothing y'all can give me. Y'all live day to day. All of you ones that's out there that's not living day to day, give unto me. And all of y'all that, you might be old and you getting ready to leave. My name is Timothy Horatio Collier. Go to Google Plus, type in Timothy, that's Timothy, Collier. Leave things to me and will your things to me. Leave them to me. Especially property. Property is something that I greatly want right now, because it's so much land over here. People shouldn't be homeless. You know, It really should be no homeless people in this world. This shit has got to change. I mean, I've come with it. I can't give everything that I've come to do away prematurely, because then you'll all think I'm fools and you'll be like, oh, that'll never work, that'll never work. Everything that I've come to do shall work. Trust me. So what I'm saying to y'all is stop sowing in the people that's talking about, oh, if you sow this, then God is going to do this. That's bullshit. God is not going to do nothing. You might get lucky and the devil will probably do it for you. And a lot of them stories that you see on TV, they be saying, having them people, they're actors. They're paid to say this shit. It's not really true. They ain't win shit. And half of them, you'll never probably, they probably use them. Look, the people that's high up there, they play some very sick games. Let me show you what they do with you, the underdogs, right? They'll come. Like, you see them paid for actors, you know, that they get, especially on the religious channels. You probably never see these people again. Because, truly, they don't want you running back up on them saying, yo, was that real? So they can say, man, that's bullshit. Because you never hardly hear none of them come back telling you, oh, that's bullshit. But it be some bullshit. You know why? You don't see these people again. It was paid actors. And either they was out of their minds when they went and got them and just got them cleaned up. Usually find some drug people, you know, clean them up, have them do it, and then send them back out to the streets. If there's one that they feel they're going to have a problem with, they send them back to the earth. You know, this is what goes on, man. So, look, stop. Y'all have built up these empires to the devil for a long time now. And I'm talking about Muslims, Islam, Christianity, all your forms of it. All of them. All they do is the houses of evil. Because evil lurks within each and every one of them. How I know this? Because for each and every one of them against each other, there's where your evil lies. You got this kind of Muslim hate this kind of Muslim. This kind of Christian hates this kind of Christians. All of them hate everybody else in the world that ain't a Muslim or a Christian or that follow their way. So can't you see from that alone that these ways got to go? Now, the only good thing I could say about these ways is that they started out probably, not all of them, but most of them, they started out, you know, really abiding by the word. But then here comes man with his understanding. Man, ever since we fell, we continue to fall. We continue to fuck things up, man. Yo, let's get this right, though, man. If all of y'all but do this for me, just go to Google Plus. Timothy Collier. It's a lot of shit. All you could do is read most of the shit, you know. I made a few videos, but most of the knowledge that you'll find is in the written word. Like I said, you must say for the last damn near 3 years, the Bible has been not rewritten, but written in this proper way that it should have been written, that it should have been looked at, without all man's bullshit added onto it. Because that's where they fuck up all of your religions. It's all right. The Father's truth is in all of your religions. Man, it gets so fucking lost because of the way y'all choose to understand the truth or look at the truth. Well, because the ones who was in power at the time chose to add this and change that just so it can make it work. Well, all that shit is about to get changed back, man. There's simply one way that we all must get into accord with, and that way is love. And as far as prayer is real important. But like I say, you've been taught, and this is true, that when you leave, let me teach y'all something right here, real quick. Let me change this up real quick. Do you know that we all going to be born 3 times? You know that? Your first birth was from the spirit realm into the womb, into the flesh. That was your first birth. You was birthed from, you was in the spirit realm. You was snatched away from it, which you probably thought you died. You went into the womb. You start growing again. You lived a whole life in the womb. You know, it seems like a whole lifetime, but it's only really 9 months. But in there, it's a whole existence. It feels like here. Put it like this. Life in the womb to life in the flesh is like life in the flesh to life in the spirit. Now let me explain that. When you leave the spirit realm, it's a death that happens. But then there's a birth that happens. It's your first birth. Now your first birth winds you up inside the womb, which is the only world you know. It's a whole world. You born there, you start growing up, you get old, and then you die. So you think. And then you're birthed again, because you come out of the womb. Now from into the womb, now you enter the world. Into the flesh, your own flesh, and you set out into the world. And now we live this life. That's the second birth. And now you're here. All that's here, that's in the flesh, have been born twice. We all gonna go through a third birth. For all must be born again in order that they see the kingdom of heaven. So all you Christians that be talking about, oh, we born again, we saved. Man, yeah, you born again, that's true. But you ain't the born again that you know that you saved from. Because you'll find that out when you are born again. And that's when you leave from the flesh back to where you came, from where it all started, back to the spirit realm. And when you get there, not you and your mother or you and your friends or you and some other strangers stand before the Lord to be judged. No, only you stand before the Lord to be judged. So take a look at that, I tell you. Only you stand before the Lord to be judged. Why? Because only you can ask for forgiveness for yourself. No other man can do this for you. Only you. And for those of you, what about those that are not capable? They don't have to. They're covered by the blood. As far as the ones you might call mentally retarded, that don't know no better, they covered. They never stop being babies. And babies are all covered. Let me tell you, they are the ones that walk with the Father in the kingdom of heaven. You'll see all the babies, all children that ever left from here, from 7 years and down, walk with the Father. In fact, I could tell you so many things about the heaven, but that's neither here nor there right now. All these things you will find, you will see. But anyway, yes, pastors, y'all gotta stop, man. If y'all not gonna teach this word the way it's supposed to be taught, don't teach. For it's cursed now. Y'all gonna start to get sick. And I mean really, real sick this time. So then you'll know that my word is no joke. And on that note,